of the season. All the teams have made it this far, but only two will be moving on to the playoffs. I'm Sunny Day, and together with my pal, Vinny the Gooch, we'll bring every bit of the action to you.
Today we'll see a close matchup between the Mighty Monsters and the New York Yankees. At this point, these kids have already made it to the playoffs. But if I know this team, they're going to give this last season game everything they've got just for the love of baseball.
And now it's time for the action to begin. Just listen to the roar of the crowd as the Monsters take the field. Let's play ball! On the mound today is Angelique Harding.
She generally pitches best on the fourth day of the month when it's raining and there's a dip in the barometric pressure.
Here comes Pete Wheeler, first up to bat.
What am I supposed to do again?
Ready now, and the delivery. A swing. Pop fly. And it's an out. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante eats a lot for a kid his size. My mom said that's because he's going to have a growth spurt.
One out.
Bring on the meat!
Into the motion, throws it. Swing. Smack one into right center field. He can do it. He can do it. And makes it to third. Snags the triple.
That's the kind of gusto that's going to win this game for us.
Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate. Runner on third. One out. Okay, this time I'm gonna smack it. The wind-up fire. The pitch. Strike! And the count is 0-1. Ready now, and the offering. Swing. Foul ball. 0-2. Into the wind-up fire. Ball one. 1-2. The wind-up fire. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Lost her footing. Cut between bases. Oops, that's not graceful. He hits the ground. Oops, the wheel fell off. He hits the ground.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
And he's out. Let's see some action. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
Adios, big boy!
She kicked the pitch. That was ball one. 1-0. Swing. Target goes up. Throws it. Swing. Hit to deep right field. Off the wall, and he's got it. Way to go. All right, their first run today. We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate. Runner on first. 2 outs. I'm gonna smack this one. Into the wind fire. That was ball one. 1-0. Takes the stretch and the delivery. Strike one.
What is he waiting for?
From the windup, she delivers. That was ball two. Target goes up, and the offering. Swing. Popped it up. locked on. Kenny Kawaguchi up on the mound and ready for action.
Kenny has a consistent slow ball, but man, can he go nuts with the crazy ball.
Derek Jeter leads off the inning. No out. Into the windup, cut to the plate. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0. Here's the motion, pitch on the way. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. With nobody out. He comes center, the 1-1 pitch. The wing. Sliced it. I'm gonna get you, batter. He's set. The 1-2 pitch. Belted it. Running up to it. Goes for the diving catch. Makes a basket catch. He got him out. Sarah Maxwell comes to the plate. 1 out. From the stretch, the delivery. Foul. He comes center, pitch on the way. Pulls out the slow ball.
That kid's thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
And the count is 0-2. I'm gonna strike them all out. He comes center and delivers. Down he goes.
Follow the hostess. Your table is waiting.
I'm good. Maya Woodruff comes to the plate. He comes center, throws it. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0. I'm gonna get you, batter. Into the windup, fire. Strike! That was a slow one. The stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
What?
Right to the pitcher. He throws the ball to first. She's out. We've shut them down in this inning. And that'll do it in the first inning. Dmitry Petrovich took the bat. No out.
I've got it out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball one. From the windup, fire. Whoa, wild one.
Whatever that was meant to be. Let's just call it a wild pitch and be done with it.
And the count is 2-0. She kicked and the delivery. Ball three, 3-0. She's set and delivered. Strike!
Looked like a good pitch to me.
From the windup, 3-1 pitch. Swung on. Fouled one back. 3-2. Target goes up, throws it. The wing. And belted. And that's an out. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget Run faster than your average garden snail.
1 out.
I'm gonna get a base.
The windup and the offering, the swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
He's out of there. Amir Khan walks up to the plate. 2 out. Into the motion and the delivery. Low and outside. The windup and the pitch. A swing and a foul ball. and the offering. Strike! 1 and 2. She kicked the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
That one was just a bit wide.
The windup and the offering. Swung on. Back towards the outfield. And it's an out. Henri Deschênes steps up to bat.
That kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
From the windup, Byers. Swung on. Strike!
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
Nobody out. Into the windup. Cuts to the plate. A swing. Strike!
That's working for us.
0 and 2. Into the windup and the throw. Swung on. Strike! Another one down. I'm good. Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate.
You know, they say that she kid really likes the video games. Who'd want to waste their time playing video games?
From the stretch and the delivery. Ball 1. He winds, pitch on the way. The swing. Tattoos that one. Makes the lead. Got it. Oh! Samuel Middleton steps up to bat.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for this one.
Into the windup and delivers. Swing. A bouncing ball. Makes the lead and he goes after it. Out of there. That retires the side. And that'll close up the second. The Monsters ahead, up by 1. Next up, Kenny Pelican with nobody out. Here I go. She's set and delivers. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And that's an out. Pete Wheeler steps in.
Really is the fastest runner out there, which is great as long as he's headed the right way.
What am I supposed to do again?
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Strike!
What is he waiting for?
1 out. She kicks and the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
Safe on first base. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate. A runner on first. 1 out.
I'm turning that ball into cream corn.
She kicks the delivery. Strike 1. 0 and 1. From the windup, the pitch. Swinging. Strike! A Texas steal. Lands on second.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Let's get him. She is ready. Here's the pitch. A little doinker.
Oh, the sacrifice bunt.
And it's an out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
He's safe. Bruce Worthington stepping up to the plate. Runner on third. 2 out. I've got this game figured out. Watch me go. Here's the windup and the throw. That was the ball. The stretch fire. Swung on. And a foul ball. 1 and 1. He's ready now, and the pitch. The swing, strike one. Surprised him with a slow one.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
No out. He's ready now, the pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball. And he goes after it. Nobody out. He's set. The delivery. Swing. But slide. And the count is 0-2. Into the motion and the offering. The swing. Sliced it. Here's the line. Fire. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. No out. I'm gonna strike them all out. Here's the motion. Throws it. Swinging. A blooper in foul territory. Nobody out. The stretch and the throw. A swing. Right lane. Say goodbye to another hitter. Strikeout. Angelique Hardy steps up.
This girl looks like she's all business out there.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swinging. A blooper in foul territory. Takes the stretch and the offering. Swung on. Another strike. That was a slow one.
I keep thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
And the count is 0-2. The windup and the delivery. And the batter.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight.
I'm good. Christy Mulligan comes to the plate.
May I remind you?
Time out. We've got Dante Robinson pitching now.
While Dante has a solid set of core pitches, his crazy pitches could use some work, especially his slow, low ball.
Time out. Kenny Kawaguchi up on the mound and ready for action.
Look at him, gritting his teeth, ready to send all of them right back to the dugout.
He winds and the delivery. Swung on. Strike. He's ready now and the delivery. Swing. Strike. Slow pitch.
This would be a great time to use the pitch.
Becomes center and the throw. The swing. Strike. Say goodbye to another hitter.
See ya. What I wanna be ya.
I'm good. That's it for the third inning. The Monsters ahead, up by 1. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Even though the secret weapon doesn't speak any English, we all know he's a rad dude.
Nobody out.
Mándame una buena.
She's ready and the throw. Ball 1-0. She kicked and delivered. That's ball 2, and the count is 2-0. She's set. The delivery. And drove one deep. Like a stamp and slap it on that puppy, 'cause that ball is out of here.
Pitcher just turned to watch it go out of the park.
Hasta la vista, bola. He's got Ahmed Khan at the plate.
slow roller.
Nice play. And the runner is safe. Let's do this like Brutus. Dmitry Petrovich is back.
Dimitri is super smart and knows the stats for everything that's ever happened in baseball.
Runner on first with nobody out.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
Here's the motion and the pitch. Strike!
The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
And the count is 0-1. Into the motion, she delivers. The wing. Popped it up. And that's an out. Slides into first, and the runner tags. Slaps out a single. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. Runner on first, one out.
I'm gonna get a base.
She's set. The delivery. That was ball one. She is ready. And the delivery. Strike one. And the count is 1-1. Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Strike! 1-2. Takes her stretch, throws it. Swung on. A long fly. And it's an out. Oops, that's not graceful. Tag first. Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
Such a young kid. Still has a good attention span. He'll be a great player one day. This one's out of here.
From the windup, cut to the plate. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
Let's do this like Brutus. Safe. Next up, Kenny Cohen.
Kenny is a fast base runner, and he can play all day without getting tired.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here I go. Target goes up and the pitch. That was ball one.
Looked like she was trying to hit a bird.
And the count is 1-0. She kicks, cuts to the plate. The wing. It's fouled back. 1-1. Takes her stretch. The 1-1 pitch.
That kid was frozen.
And the count is 1-2. She kicks the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Target goes up higher. The swing, third strike. That's it.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can do.
Boy, I messed up. 2 left on. The Monsters are out in front, up by 2.
The Monsters are tearing their competition to shreds.
Derek Jeter up to bat.
Derek is what you call a 5-point player, meaning he's great at all 5 baseball skills. Hitting, fielding, running, throwing, and... help me out here, Sonny.
He comes center. The pitch. The wing. The lights it. 0-1. He winds and the delivery. The swing. Strike.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
And the count is 0-2. Target goes up and the delivery. Swung on. It's going to left field. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Into the motion, cut to the plate. The wing. Say goodbye to another inning. Good. Sarah Maxwell comes to the plate.
This girl looks like she's all business out there.
He winds, pitch on the way. The wing. Scoops it up, fires across the first. She's safe. Whips off the home plate. The throw. Throws it over. The throw.
Great job.
Here's the throw to second. Fires it over. Henri Deschênes steps up.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
Runner on first, 2 out. From the stretch and the delivery. Swung on. A bouncing ball. Goes for the diving catch. Scoops it up. Tosses it over to second. She's out of there. We've shut them down in this inning. And the 4th inning's over. Left one on first. The Monsters ahead. Up by 2.
The Monsters are tearing their competition to shreds.
Pete Wheeler steps in. Nobody out.
What am I supposed to do again?
Target goes up. Throws it. Swung on. That's a foul. 0-1. From the stretch, fires. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante has a really strong throw, which makes him a good guy to have on the field.
Okay, let's go. Into the motion and the delivery. There's a bunt.
Let's see some action.
And the runner is safe. Reese Worthington stepping up to the plate.
Reese is really fun, and he's always in detention at school for disrupting class.
Runners on first and second. No out.
Okay, this time I'm gonna smack him.
Ready now, and the throw. Ball 1, and the count is 1-0. Ready now, fires. The wing. Strike! There he goes.
Let's do this like Brutus. Nice play. Swing on a
The wind-up and the offering. Ball 2. From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. The runner goes.
You can do it.
Runners on first and second with nobody out. The wind-up and the delivery. He bunted.
Nice play. You can do it.
Pablo Sanchez steps in. And yours, big boy. Takes the stretch, throws it. Strike! Bases loaded, nobody out. From the stretch and the delivery, the wing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
He scores!
Vinny the Gooch loving that.
He's got Ahmed Khan at the plate. Bases loaded, no out. I'm gonna smack this one. From the windup and delivers. High ball 1, and the count is 1-0. Takes the stretch and the pitch. That was ball 2. Target goes up. Here's the pitch.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Bases loaded, one out.
I've got it out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
She kicked the pitch. The swing, looped up, infield fly, runner's home, and that's an out. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. The bases are loaded, two out.
I'm gonna get on base.
Into the windup, pitch on the way. Strike one, and the count is 0-1. From the stretch and the pitch. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That was ball two, 2-1. Into the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Low and away, and the count is 3-1. The stretch, 3-1 pitch.
I can't believe they didn't swing at that.
Into the windup, cuts to the plate. The wing. He goes down on strike.
Oh, man, I'm selling my ball.
Halfway through the inning now. 3 left on. The Monsters are leaving them in the dust. Up by 3.
The Monsters are tearing their competition to shreds.
And Griffey Jr. at the plate.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either. Alleys are scary.
From the stretch and delivers. A swing. Got it. Out. Samuel Middleton comes to the plate.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
1 out. From the windup, Rosen. Swinging. Thinks one. Jumping in the air. Yes, he's got it. Second out. Chandler Huggins steps up.
This young batter means business.
2 out. Ready now. He's Rosen. Swinging. Strike. Low and away.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
0-1. He comes center, and the offering. A swing. And a foul ball. May I remind you? He's ready now. Wide. Goodbye to another hitter.
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout.
I'm good. That's the end of the 5th. The Monsters ahead, up by 3. Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
Sticks his axeman, a little brother. Still has training wheels on his air guitar.
I'm gonna smack this one.
Swing. Hey, batter. The windup and the delivery. Swung on. Strike. And the count is 0-1. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And it's an out. Next up, Eddie Cohen.
That kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
Here I go. Takes her stretch. She delivers. Low ball 1 out. She's set and the pitch. That was the ball. 2-0. From the stretch and the throw. The wing. And it goes foul. And the count is 2-1. She kicks the delivery. Swinging. Foul. And the count is 2-2. From the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. The wing. Strike. He gave it his best shot.
That pitcher is merciless.
Boy, I messed up. Pete Wheeler stepped in.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
She's ready. The pitch. The swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
Send him scrambling.
And that's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
The Monsters are leaving them in the dust. Up by 3.
The monsters are ferocious out there today. Oh boy.
Angelique Hardy comes to the plate with nobody out. The stretch throws it. A swing. A bouncing ball. Got it. Dusted it over to first. He's out.
Ouch! Gotta watch where they're going out there.
Christy Mulligan comes to the plate.
Let's see what this kid can do.
1 out. He's ready now and delivers. Swing. A bouncing ball. Got it. Great shot to first. He's out. Eric Peter up to bat.
Now that's the look of pure determination on his face.
2 out. Into the motion and the offering. Strike 1. Target goes up. He throws it. Strike! That was one crazy ball. And the count is 0-2. He winds the pitch. Says goodbye to another hitter.
See ya. What I wanna be ya.
I'm good. The Monsters creamed them. 3-0.
What a great bunch of kids. They're gonna be hooting and hollering at the mall tonight.
Until next time, for Vinny the Gooch, this